Hi, my name is Tom. I'm with the MRB CRM software system leadership team, and today I'm going to show you how to go from lead to opportunity in your MRB CRM software system. So right now I'm going to take you through step one. So when you go through your initiate marketing section from the system, so you can use different ways to generate a lead. So this is what a potential seller is going to see, or the website or the link that they're going to go to so they can enter their information. So whether they're going to your website from a bandit sign, from Google Ads, Facebook, postcards, whatever the case may be, this is where they're going to come. And when they have a property that they want to sell, they're going to come here to your landing page or your capture page, and then they're going to fill in their information, which I've done right here. So you have your first name, last name, email, phone number, and then the property address. So again, this is what the seller is going to enter into your system. And then once they hit submit, what's going to happen is they're going to get a notification. Obviously, you're going to see it right here that thank you for your details. Thank you. Your details have been sent. So that means that lead is now on its way to your CRM and your back office on your dashboard. So you're going to be able to go to that. And that's where I'm going to take you next. And it says a representative will call you soon. One of the things to remember when you're doing lead generations, when you're doing lead generation, you're talking to sellers or reaching out to sellers or trying to get in touch with people who may be selling their property. You might want to also remember other people may be reaching out to them as well. So when you do get a lead, it's always important to follow up with them as quickly as you possibly can. So one of the things I want to take you over to is I'm going to refresh this right quick here. All right. And we're looking at all leads. Okay. So now we have a lead here that just came in. So I'm going to click here on in progress. So again, this is a brand new lead, just came in. They provided their name, phone number, and property address and email. So you're going to follow up with them right away. So your next step is to move that lead to opportunities. So you come right here, move to opportunities, and you click on that link. Now what it's going to do is going to take you to the next step in the process. And that's very, very easy. You can see right here, it says 100 East Main Street. Okay, and you're in your opportunities section and you want to click on this property because this is your brand new lead, and you click on this property, and then in the opportunity section there are a number of tasks and things that you want to go through. So obviously the first thing we want to do is we want to call the lead. Okay, you can certainly email them, maybe even text them, but I always recommend that you call them. And you want to find out information about their property. During that phone call, you're going to be building rapport, establishing commonality. It's just two people talking about a house. And the goal to let them know is that you are here to provide a solution or an option, and you want to make sure that whatever the outcome is, that it works out for them and for you. And if for whatever reason you can't come to the meeting of the minds, it's okay to just say, no, thank you, and move on to the next opportunity. So anyway, here we are. We're going to call the lead. When you come over here and you click on this orange checklist, it's going to highlight the seller info. Okay, this is very important to get as much specific information you can get from the owner about the property itself, and a little bit about their motivation, and you want to be able to keep track of this information here. Okay, and then as you follow along in the process, we're coming down to the next section. Okay, we've already filled out the seller info. Now we want to fill out the property info. So we want to get as much information as we can about the property from the seller. One of the things that I like to do, and you may want to do this, is just to do a little research online. When I get a property lead, the first thing I do is I go into Google and I go in and type in the address and look at the property picture and pull that up on Google, and I can look at the house, I look at the neighborhood real quick, and then I will go on to Zillow or other websites to see if I can get some particulars. Oftentimes they'll have the number of beds, baths, square footage, year it was built, the lot size, and those kind of things. So all that information is very, very important to put in property info. And a lot of that information can be very accurate. Sometimes the values that Zillow puts out are not accurate at all. Sometimes they're way off, sometimes they're close, but there's a lot of the particulars on the house that may be accurate, like the year it was built. A lot of the information that Zillow gathers is from assessed value and what is actually on the local property assessor's website, and it can be fairly reliable information. So you want to get as much information on the property as you can before you go into the call or on the call, whatever you choose to do. And then you fill out all this information. And then the other thing that I like to do is also fill out any renovation info. Certainly want to find out if they're living in it or if it's vacant. And you want to try and get your inspector or general contractor to go in there, and we set that up with the seller, because it's really, really important that you have someone put eyes on the property. Yourself and hopefully a contractor can go through and you evaluate the condition, you evaluate the repairs that may be needed, so then you can come up with an accurate number as far as making an offer. Okay, so those are key points. You want to fill out the seller info, fill out the property info, fill out the renovation info. Then you can go here, find out what the assessed value is based on tax records, and you can pull up some of the sold comps, and then you decide what exit strategy you want to do. So that is the easiest way that I can tell you to take a property lead that comes in through your marketing. And once they fill out that information, as I said, it's going to come into the lead section. Okay, now I've already moved this lead over, so there's not going to be anything in it. But in the lead section, once the lead is there, like I showed you in the previous example, you click on in progress, then it moves that lead over to opportunities, which I just showed you before. Then you click on the property and you get as much information as you can possibly get on the property before you go out there to take a look. One of the things that I try to do is make sure we can come to a meeting of the minds and you have an idea, maybe possibly a ballpark figure of what they're looking to get for the property. But before you can make an offer, you really need to get someone inside to get some pictures and video and establish the condition before you have before you make a solid offer on it. So that was the process as easily as I could lay it out for you. I think it's pretty simple to follow. And like I said before, once you click on the lead, then you'll click in progress, which I showed you before, and you'll come over to opportunities, and then you'll be able to go and get all the pertinent information on that house. So thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you found this incredibly helpful. And again, as always, if you ever have any challenges or you need any help with the program itself, we're always here to help you, to add value, because we want to help you save time, save money, improve productivity, and increase your profit potential. But more importantly than that, we want to help you. We want to help make your real estate business run more smoothly. Thank you.